On today's video, I'm going to be talking about the software that I'll be using to test out my strategy. So, as you all know, I blew my previous account. It's on the channel. I've made a video about it. Um, I'm trying to come back again. You understand? I try to check what mistakes did I make, um, what are the wrong things I did that I shouldn't have done and everything. So I have done a retrospection. I found that some of the things that I did that I wasn't supposed to do. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a software called FXreplay. FXreplay is a software that is being used to test out your strategy. It's good for beginners, it's good for intermediate traders, it's also good for professionals as well. So this software, what it does is that it allows you to test out your strategy. So maybe you have a strategy that you don't know if it works on historical data. So the software provides you with what they call it, the software provides you with data from many years ago that you can test your strategy in as though it's a live environment. So you can replay, you can do a whole lot of things with the software. So it allows you to test it, but back testing, so in trading there's something we call back testing. Back testing is basically means going back in time using historical data to test out your strategy to see how it works, and if it works for you, if it doesn't work for you, the tweaks that you have to make and everything. So that's the software I'm using. I'm not new to the software. I've used it before, but I want to try again. You can just open an account, and then do the free trial. Yeah. But then after the free trial, then you have options. Either you pay for a month or you pay for a whole year, or you can decide to open multiple email accounts so that you can just be using the free version of the software. So that was what I was doing previously, but I realized that it's not sustainable. So I decided to go for the paid version. But since I cannot afford a full year of the software, I decided to pay for 1 month. Okay, so and I still took advantage of the promo code. Is it promo code? Coupon code, yes, so that they can slash down the price again to a level where I can afford and everything. So that's what I'll be using the software for. So that's basically it. I will just be using that software to try out my strategy now. I trade supply and demand. That's just what I trade, supply and demand. So I sell I sell at a supply and I buy at a demand basically. So I just have to look for areas of aggressive buying and areas of aggressive selling. And then those areas, they are kind of like my point of interest, right? And then those areas, they have to come along with, an imbalanced candle, like a full candle that there is no wick in between them. Do you get? For those that understand what supply and demand means and this style of trading, they will get my point. Some other day I'm going to make a video on how I trade, but that's just the summary. I trade supply and demand, so I'll be using this software to try it out and to try the tweaks. I still trade supply and demand. Previously I was trading that strategy on a higher time frame. I've tried it on a 4 hour time frame, I've tried it on a 1 hour time frame. My very first no my second profit account that I passed, I used it on a 1 hour time frame. Do you get? And then later I blew the account, obviously. So, but now I'm trying to look at it on a smaller time frame to see the outcome and see if it's some, because I noticed here, when I was doing my retrospection after I blew the account to find out, what are the things that I could change. I noticed that I I have a big issue with exiting trades. I can enter the trade quite all right, but where to exit is a problem for me. I don't know where to exit. Do you get? And sometimes I might go for 1:2 risk reward ratio. I might go for 1:2, and then I find out later on that the trade does not get to 1:2. Some other time it will pass 1:2 and you go to like 1:3. I'll risk one to make like 3 or 4% later. So the whole thing was not consistent. It was not. I needed a consistent approach to the markets. Do you get? So I'm just trying to systemize my trading, right? I don't want too much guesswork anymore. I don't want too much discretion. I want everything to be systematic. So I want to try it out and see how it works. I've been forward testing it since the account blew. I've been trying it on the demo account from when it blew to now, and it has been doing very well. So I want to see back testing. I want to use historical data to see how far. If it goes well, then fine. Then we can execute it on another account, and I will take you all throughout the journey as well. So that's the thing. I like I said, I find it difficult to know when to exit the trade. I find it difficult to, to control my emotions. It has been a very, very difficult thing for me to do. And I realized that what affects my emotion a lot is losses. And I had to think about it again. I was like, every time traders they advise you to, risk one to make two. That means every time you trade, you should be targeting two times your risk or more, three times your risk, four times your risk, and everything. But it does not build your confidence as a trader. It does not build your emotions as a trader. Every time you are seeing losses, as far as losses are concerned, you are going to lose. There is no two ways about it. There are no two ways about it, right? But then if you're consistently losing, right? And you know the worst part, the trade goes in your favor. It goes in your favor in the beginning, and then for you to get your take profit becomes a problem. So why not target lesser risk to reward ratios? So why not target something like 1:1 risk reward ratio, or 1:1.5, or 1:2 risk to reward ratio, right? At most 1:2. Do you get? So that you can be getting what we call a high win rate. If you're always getting, if you're not always specific, because there's nothing that is permanent. If you're getting a high risk win rate in trading, from what I've observed, and for what other traders are talking about, it builds your confidence, it builds your emotions as well. And that's an aspect of trading that has been difficult for me, that I'm trying to work on. So when I'm testing this, I'm not going to be targeting so many risk to reward 1:3, 1:4. No, the highest I'll be looking out for is 1:2. So I'll do a test for 1:2, I'll do a test for 1:1, and I'll do a test for 1:1.5. So I want to see the result, to see the outcome, and see which one will be best for me and for my psychology as well. All right. So like I said, it's not been an easy journey, and I intend not to give up. I intend to keep going. If I have to keep losing till the day that I finally figure it out, fine. I'll do my best. I'll try my best to show you guys the whole journey and not sugarcoat anything, because it is not as straightforward as you guys are seeing it on the internet. It's not straightforward. It's not a get rich quick scheme. It's really not the way you guys are seeing it. Most of these traders, they sell courses. Selling courses are not bad. Me, I will still do it eventually when I get to a certain level. They are not bad, but when you make it the center of your business as a trader, then it tells me that you are not a good trader, but you use the course and the content creation on YouTube to fund your lifestyle. Do you get? So selling a course is not a bad thing. I mean, if I've suffered so long, if I've used so many years of my life to hone my skill, to get better at something, you don't expect me to give it out to you for free. You have to pay for my time that I've learned that thing. Same thing with any skill at all. You don't expect me to give it out for you, like give it to you for free. Do you get? So it's imperative that we understand these things, right? It's not everything you see on the internet that is what it is. Look deeper. Things are things are not the way it seems. All right. So that's what I have for you guys today, and I'll talk to you guys later when I start doing the test. And then yeah, I hope you like the video, you subscribe, you engage as well. It helps the algorithm too. And thanks to everyone who have subscribed so far. When I started posting the video, I was at 31 subscribers, and currently I'm at 52 subscribers. So thanks to all of you. I really appreciate. So yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.